It is hot as hell, y'all. I got my window up. I'm sitting in this damn sun on this busy ass street. I'm waiting on my client to hit me up. But listen, I want to first start this off by saying I can't stay here long, y'all. As soon as y'all hear my phone go off, I gotta head out. Listen, shout out to my supporters, my viewers, my commenters, whatever. People that comment, subscribers, honey, yes. What I want to know, and maybe I can get a clarification through y'all, because something is not working here when I ask myself this, so maybe y'all can help me out. Is there any spiritualists out there, particularly spiritualists of color, that have no issues with the LGBT community, especially when it comes to transgender women and it comes to males? For whatever reason, there's a bandwagon, especially when it comes with these damn girl. And I want to keep it cute. Oh God, I want to keep it cute. I want to keep it respectful. It's sad to see these videos of these black women that are spiritualists and girl, it's crazy that you see these videos of these black women who are using gay lingo. First of all, lesbian women didn't come up with these damn lingos. Let's clarify this right now. Let's clarify this. Shay, no tea, no shade, coin, cheddar, Miss Thing, queen, all that shit came from gay men and transgender women. For whatever reason, there's a group of people, and it's not a group of people. I've yet to come across a channel. Please send me a channel, please, y'all. Please send me a channel of a black woman, a person of color, we could say Spanish too, Asian, that is a female, that has never said anything hateful against the LGBT community in any way, shape, or form, even if it was a joke. Even if it's a joke. Because I can't think of not one. Even the one that I wouldn't, be at her house and all that, down there in the South. But, whatever. I see what it is with her. But even her, she got a little crazy at the mouth too when someone was coming for someone that had nothing to do with her. And that's the reason too why I say that they expose their little organization that they're all a part of. But it's like, is there any women of color or any spiritualists out there? That's most important. Spirituals out there who are claiming to identify spiritual issues with people. Because let me clarify something with you, okay? Because as a spiritualist, you can identify spiritual problems in any community. The gay community, the trans community is not more, how would I say this? They're not any worse off than women of color. Can we talk about it? You can look up the stats if you want to, even if you were to say what they are, because then when you go to population or stats, 99% of the LGBT community go through some type of traumatic experience. Okay, but that only accounts for 1% of the whole damn population, sister. You are part of a stats that represent more than 15% of the population, and 99% of your community has mental problems and or is put in a situation where they go through some type of issues with self-identifying. That means they don't know if they're man, woman, straight, it doesn't matter, okay? They go through relationships where they cannot build healthy relationships with the people of the opposite sex or the same sex. Look at women of color and how they behave with other women of color. So at the end of the day, I want to know, and like I said, maybe my viewers out there can help me. Maybe some of you hating ass wenches could help me too, because you're not a witch, you're a wench. Okay, shout out to Witchy Wench. I love that name, Witchy Wench. You're not a witch, you're a wench. I want y'all to tell me and explain something to me why keep it cute, sister. I'm going to say something. Why all of you beautiful creatures of God have an issue with people that has nothing to do with you. And let's get down to the bottom line. Because spirit is the most important thing. It's not, spirit is what spirit does. And a lot of you, how would I say this? Let me I got to keep this cute because YouTube, they like to get crazy with things now. Let me take a sip of this organic energy drink. Hold on. What I want to understand is, why do you feel that you're better than a certain group of people that have been understood. And even going into the equal thing, Black people not being understood. In fact, they say that Black women are the most misunderstood when it comes to any ethnic group out there. Okay, so you being there, sister, you going through your tea, you not knowing what your life is about and what you're going through. How can you fix your face, your mouth, your life? Well, you can't fix your life, but how can you fix your mouth or your damn face and to say that you don't fuck with trans women and gay people? Or I can't do the LGBT. I can't, because they go through they got some issues. Well, that's the same thing the Black men say about you. The white men do too. Just the Black men, they can tell you to your face and you want to fight them and shit. I mean, that's what they say about you too. So it's like, who are you? Who are you, honey? Who are you? Who are you to even think that you're better than anybody, girl? And like I said before, if you want to get down to the get down, me personally, over here, would not be seeking guidance or advice from someone who has some type of issue with their self. Anybody that say they hate black, white, gay, straight, tall, fat, short, skinny, wheelchair bound, walking bound, anybody who has an issue with any person that does not have anything to do with their damn self, I would not trust them getting work. I would not trust my damn work or even being involved with them spiritually. Because all that energy right there, that's all energy. It takes a lot of energy to hate. It takes a lot of energy to dislike people. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy. And maybe that's just my understanding, but it takes a lot to get me upset. It takes a lot to push me. Trust when I tell you, I do not get easy. I'm not quick to anger. I'm not quick to, go and do crazy shit to people. If you ever get that bitter side of me or that side I want to come up to you and do some things to you, or I actually do those things to you, honey, you literally push me to that damn edge. And like I said, that's a far push. That's like a 7-mile push. It takes a lot to make me upset. It takes a lot. So it's like all that energy that you're using to say, I don't do gays, I don't do transgenders, that same energy you would be putting into saying, I love myself. Because even going into this stuff, all these spiritualists on here that are women that have children, none of them are with their children's father. And if they are, it's not a real relationship. And if there is one out there, can you please send me their information? Can you please send me their link? None of these black spiritualists on here that are females that have children are with the baby's father. And the ones that are, now we're talking about with the man. Like since y'all first got together, you had a baby with this man and he stood by your damn side. We're not talking about he had an extramarital affair, he had kids with someone else, then he came back to you. We're talking about he was there with you from the gate. So how dare you fix your damn mouth, wench, and to sit here and say, I don't do the LGBT, I don't do the trans woman and the gay man. Well, we don't do you neither. And let me tell you something, baby girl, we're not salty about it and we're not sad about it, baby girl. If you do not know, I will let you know. LGBT, even greater than the black community, because they said black people spend trillions of dollars a year on money. Gay people spend the most money on everything. Gay people are the most generous group of people out there. Do your research, baby girl. That's why everybody who got coin got a fucking gay friend. Now, the broke ones don't. That's what I said before. It never ceases to amaze me, too, that it's always the broke ones or the ones that are trying to get off that damn system that seem to say, I don't do the LGBT. Well, we don't do you neither, baby girl. We don't do you neither. Because you got all this damn power, you got all this damn ability, and yet you sitting here wasted with a damn man that don't give two flying fucks about you. Or you're wasted with a man who don't. We don't give two flying fucks about you neither, girl. You should know who the hell you are, girl. For those who got, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen. You a queen, sis, right? You a queen? Okay. Well, what made you want to lay down with a bum and give him your seed? How about that? Well, you can say, well, he gave me his seed. It doesn't matter, girl. You had his baby. You incubated his spirit. There are spirits in semen. You let that man ejaculate his spirits into your body, and you carried that baby for 9 damn months. Baby girl. And yeah, you out here, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen. Well, a queen attract the king, queen attract other queens, and they sure the hell attract kings. Queens don't attract peasants, and if they do, they don't lay down with them. So like I said before, I want to know, and I want you to clarify, because this is what you all are putting out there. If you are so good without the gay community, and you're so much better than, sister, and I'm talking to my black sister spirituals out there, then the same way you're looking at the LGBT, look, a spider falling. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, look. Y'all see that spider right there? That is luck, honey. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, spider. Come on, money. Hey, come on, money. Let me turn the air off. I don't want that damn web to hit my ass. Y'all see that spider falling? Tell me y'all see that spider falling. It's right here. Where my nails is. Look, it's climbing up. It's climbing up. It's climbing up. Let me see if I can put a paper there so you can see. Look. Look. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Look at that. Look at that spider. Y'all see that? He's climbing up, honey. A spider drop is a good sign. Come on, spirit. Come on, spirit. Yes, honey. Spirit is coming through. I want to give a shout out to my Oshun because she's always here. Oh, come on, Oshun. Oshun's bringing me a man right now, honey. Look, he's walking down the road right now. He got his maroon on. Is that Yewa? Yewa, you bringing me a man right now, honey? Look, she bringing me a man right now. A wealthy man, too, girl. We're in a wealthy part of a city, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Can we talk about it? She bringing me a maroon t-shirt wearing man. Come on, brother. Yeah. Roll that window up. But anyway, I just want to know. You know, somebody sent me a link to some witches, and I said, you know, I want to go look at them because, you know, they're like, yeah, they speak the truth too. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't even look, but, you know, I sent the link to someone else, and they looked, and they said, girl, they don't mess with trans women or gays. And I'm like, well, they look like lesbians. And that's another thing, too. Why the ones that don't really like the LGBT, why y'all look like lesbians if y'all don't really care for the LGBT community? Like, I don't understand that. Y'all don't look like y'all like penis anyway. So maybe that's why you don't like gays and trans women. Yes, because most trans women do have their penis still. So maybe that's why you don't really like the trans woman and the gay man, because you don't really like the penis. Because I'm kid you not, all y'all that don't like the LGBT, y'all all look like lesbians. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love my lesbians, honey. My best friends are lesbians, honey. I love lesbian women. I get along better with lesbian women than I do any other type of people out there. Let's talk about it, honey. I love the lesbians, and the lesbians love me. Okay? Hello, girl. So it's like, why y'all look like lesbians and y'all out here talking about the LGBT? That's self-hating, honey. Y'all, all y'all do. Y'all, I'm not taking it back. All of y'all women out there that I don't like the gays. Yeah, you look like one. You know, it's kind of remind me of the man too, where they be like, I don't do homos. And you look at him and you're like, watch him switch, girl. He gonna walk down the street, watch him switch. He walk out and you see him switch and you're like, mama, look at that girl, Miss Thing, look at that girl. And nothing too. I love this. I love this. Love this. I love this. I knew this guy, well, I know multiple guys, but I knew this guy who had a tribal tattoo. I won't go into the designs of tattoos. Y'all can look this up. But there's a certain type of tattoo that these undercover military people, first of all, let me go into this. The whole, I don't know if I would be exposing some tea with this. The military, Army, all the good stuff. They have the largest group of DL people. The don't ask, don't tell policy was established during the 90s for basically to protect gay military people to perform their services without them being harassed for being gay. So you can't say, Bob, are you gay? You can say, Bob, are you gay? I think you're gay, Bob. No, because you'll get in trouble for that. But either way, that's what that policy came about, right? It was to protect those type of people. So amongst the sailors and the Marines and the Navy and the Army, they got certain tattoos so that the fellow gay men and women would know that they were a part of that community. Let's talk about it. So when I see these people And I'm going to go into one in particular. I seen one man who supposedly was homophobic. I mean, he swore up and down he didn't like the homosexuals, and he didn't like the homosexuals. He couldn't do the homos, and he couldn't do this and that, and her. But I'm looking at him, and I'm like, well, he got tattoos. I'm going to observe these tattoos. Because, you know, tattoos are sacred markings. If you don't know what a tattoo is, don't be getting no damn tattoo of no damn mushroom unless you, I mean, I can tell you what mushrooms mean subliminally. But don't sit and say, I got mushrooms tattooed on me because I like the way mushrooms look. You're crazy. Okay, tattoos are sacred symbols that mean something, okay? So either way, this man, he had this tattoo, and I'm like, that tattoo looked kind of familiar. And I have this book, actually, that I actually stole from the library. Yeah, I stole from the library, forgive me. I donated to the library, honey. Hello! Don't you come after me, girl. This was years ago. I was a teenager. I got this book from the library that was talking about gay symbols and gay markings and stuff. So in one of the books that I had, I won't say the name of the book, it showed this exact marking. And I said, well, this is probably why he doesn't like gays, because he's gay and he don't want people to know that he's gay. Because I tell y'all this, there's two different types of gays, just like there's two different types of Christians, just like there's two different types of Luciferians, Satanics, Satanists, witches. I mean, there's double to everything. Everything has an opposite side of the spectrum, but it's the same thing. A good example, you have males and females. You have trans men, trans women. You have fat, you have skinny. You have good, you have evil. So everything has a direct opposite. That's also a part of the universal law called the law of resistance. What you push will pull you. What you go against it's the opposite. So when you go left, you're ultimately going furthest right. As above, so below. Same damn scenario. They just reword it. It gets through the mouth differently. But either way, it gets spread around differently. But this man had this marking on him, and I told my other friend, we're not friends no more, but I said, yeah, he don't got a problem with gay people because he's the DL gay type. And that's still gay. I don't care nobody say that's still gay. You know, you have passive and you have active. So either way, honey, he was a secretive homosexual. And I actually called him out. I actually said, honey, you know, the tattoo you got, that's a gay symbol. And he's like, this ain't no gay symbol. I said, yes, it is. And he said the exact same thing that one of my people said. Why do people think that when a gay person uses a lingo or a symbol that all of a sudden it's a gay symbol or gay lingo? Baby girl, same thing with how you speak ignorantly. You didn't invent that shit. Let's talk about the lazy tongue. There's people that could not talk because their tongue was cut out. I won't go into that. But we're talking about some real sadistic tea took place. So when they talk, they do this, you know, yabba, ya, 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 ya. And then people would hear them talk like that. And then that turned into a whole nother linguistic art. We'll call it linguistic art, girl. How about that? So, and then you copy that, and then you say, well, we talk like that because we didn't want to curse ourselves. We knew that speaking English correctly really cursed ourselves, so we actually dumbed down English. So you dumbed down a dumbed down language. You dumbed down a dumbed down language so that you don't curse yourself. That don't even sound right, girl. Stop lying. Anyway, but, you know, he was like, well, just because gay people do it don't mean it's a gay symbol. I said, well, can you show me a heterosexual person and or any other thing outside of the LGBT community that use that symbol? He couldn't do it. Of course, he was getting frustrated, and then the girlfriend was like, oh, I can tell he's not gay, baby girl. I said, well, how do you know? Well, girl, he do it real good. Well, what did he do good? And she told me, I said, girl, listen, anybody who do that real good can also do the other thing real good, girl. And I know that for a fact. Okay, don't you try me, Miss Thing. So, I mean, like I said, my main thing with stopping by was for that. You know, if you so spiritually inclined and spirit moves through you, you never had a gay spirit walk through you. You never had a spirit that is considered androgynous walk through you. Even going into how are you anti-gay when you look gay? Oh, excuse me. If I offended someone for saying that people could look gay, oh well. I'm a part of that community. You look gay and you're I don't do the gays. I don't do the gays. Yeah, of course you don't, because you're not comfortable being who you are. You got people out here, honey, they more manlier than my brothers, and they're like, I like D. Where my man at? Hit me up, dudes. I love y'all. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, ain't no man gonna want no masculine woman unless he gay or he gay. And I know a lot of gay men out there I know a lot of lesbian studs out there who date gay men. Don't judge. I know lots of lesbian women out there who are dating gay men currently, and I know lots of lesbian women out there who are dating trans women. Either way, like I said before, or should I say I heard of, because I don't personally talk to them. But like I said, ain't no man gonna be liking a woman that let her facial hair grow out, her body hair grow out, and she walk like this, yo, what's up, bruh? He feel like I would feel like I'm dealing with a homie. That's what I said too. You know, I have nothing against my feminine brothers and sisters. I've had sexual experiences with feminine men. I think that has nothing to do, you know, that's no issue. But as far as me starting a life, yeah, I'm very I'm kind of in between. You know, I'm feminine, but I could get aggressive. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't say that's masculine, but I could get that. Okay, but I don't want my man. I want my man to be exactly on that side. You know, well, he'll be a little beta. I don't need an alpha male. I need a beta male, but I need him to still be a man. Like, I need him to clean up, do car fixtures, get a little sweaty and shit. You know, come in the house with mud on his shoes and shit, dirt on his face. Like, that's what I like. He got oil stains on his damn hands. That's what I want. Then let me scrub that off of you, baby, because you ain't touching me with those damn greasy hands and getting in my bed like that, honey. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. That's what I like. I can't do the whole plucking of the eyebrow and are we going to get a manicure today, baby? And let me get my eyebrows waxed and body waxed and I can't date a man like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not into metrosexuals. We all know where metrosexual came from and bromance and you know, they're not going to tell you, but we know what that is. We know what bromance is and I'm not gay, but I have a crush on my straight male friend, but I'm not gay. It reminds me of people used to say, I'm not gay, but if I was gay, 50 Cent would be my preference. And it's like, so you're not gay, but you saying gay shit? Did I mean, like, did that even sound right? I'm not gay, no homo, but I would definitely sleep with Vivica. And it's like, you not gay, but you saying gay stuff, sis. Yeah, sis, you not gay, but you saying gay stuff, sis. Sis, you not gay, but you saying gay stuff, sis. I want to tell y'all something too that's been going on lately. I've been getting so much spiritual energy entering into my body. Like it's crazy. But I've never knew. I always thought that my elevation was flat in my area. But now I don't know what it is, but I can see the increase and decrease in elevation on streets and stuff now. And it's so weird to me because I'm like, maybe that's just my perception, right? I'm like, maybe it's just my perception. Maybe it just look like back there is downhill and up here is uphill. But in fact, it's really that way. Because if you go on Google Map, it'll tell you if your land is flat or if it's bumpy or hilly. And I'm like, this is crazy to me. Like streets that I drove my whole life, I never realized that there was an incline or decline in elevation until recently, to where I'm like, why does it feel like I'm going downhill, uphill? And it really is that way. It really is that way. It's so crazy. I can't even explain that. I can't really even explain that. But it's like, it's so weird that I'm noticing that now. You become in tune with, you feel things around you, honey, the more spiritually evolved you become. That's what I said before, going into that spiritual stuff, you know, if you want to make excuses for yourself, and I'm going to look at this chat, if you want to make excuses for yourself not winning, be my guest. I'm not going to, I'm not. We talked about this for a week and I'm done. I won't go into and be redundant about what I was talking about. But I'm just going to say this. If you sit here, no, we're not going to go down that route. Side note, everybody who's hit me up from other countries that got work done, it's weird that their stuff is manifested. What's up with you Americans? Why? Not all of you Americans, because I've helped American people manifest things too. But it's like a 70%, That what's up with you other percentage of Americans who have a problem? Like I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to even to say what I want to say. And maybe I should have saved this for when I can actually sit down and think. But it's like, why is it that people from other countries and cultures, they really get what they want? And I know it's because they fight for it. They give it their all. With these American people, I'm noticing that you guys are very impatient, first of all. You're very rude. Second of all, you're very rude. Actually, you're very rude. Actually, you're very rude. You know, and another thing too, I don't understand is how you're seeking advice and you gonna tell the person who's giving you advice what it really is. Like, that's a problem right there. And like I said before, I don't even gotta talk to you. I could sit here and let you tell me your whole life story, and I can tell you exactly why you don't got no friends, why everybody hates you, and why you're having a hard time finding a man or a woman. A lot of you people are very disrespectful, first of all, to yourself, most importantly. But second of all, you're very, what do you call it? You're very, well, this is why I don't have what I have, because people don't like me. But why don't they like you? Why don't everybody who you meet don't like you, though? What have you done? Well, maybe it's because they're jealous because they see that I'm able to do everything and they can't. Excuse me? Then why are people bosses and you're working for bosses? Can we talk about it? You think that a boss is really upset at a servant? I don't think so. There's something really wrong with that. And I guess you could say that's arrogant. I guess you said that Americans are arrogant and very disrespectful, honey. Americans are very arrogant and disrespectful in the sense of, why, I don't know why they dislike me. And it's like, I'm trying to tell you why they dislike you, sis. You do too much. You do too much, girl. That's why. Sis, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And I'm saying that because somebody was all like, well, actually, this is what they said, and I'm gonna say this like this. This is what I said before. I keep all my emails. Shout out to those of you out there who send me these emails, and then you later say the work didn't manifest. I made a folder for your ass. I love when they say my work didn't manifest, Mystic. Mystic, my work didn't manifest, right? And then they start saying, well, I did everything on my end. What was possibly up with your end? You didn't do everything with your end. Well, I lit the candles. Candles is the 10% of the work, okay? Candle work is 10% of the work that you need to do to manifest your desire. You did not manifest because you didn't know what the hell you wanted. You were indecisive. Going into the situation, it kind of slipped my mind right now because a lot of stuff comes up for this person. But they don't know what they want. They don't know what they were into doing. They didn't know that. They were like, I think I want that. I'm not too sure if I want that. I'm not too sure. No, I don't want it. No, I do. I don't. No, I don't know. Mystic, can you help me? And it's like, I can help you get what it is you need to get, but you need to know what you want. I can't be fighting for this more than you're fighting for this. I can't force you to get things that you don't want to get. I can't force that, sis. But going into a situation, one of these persons hit me up for some tea. And I kid you not. Their questions, their works, it's totally different from what they are claiming they want out of the situation. It's totally different. If you're telling me you want a new job, your thoughts and your actions should only be about that new job. Your concern shouldn't be elsewhere. And I told you, I don't even tell people how do they work, but some people I have to give you information so that you can understand how processes work. The whole purpose of me doing a consultation with you, and I want to do this for those of you who are new with magic and you have questions about the magic. The whole reason why we do a consultation is so that I could get a feel of where you are at mentally and what are your major concerns. And what I do, I go in and I tell Spirit to make your major concerns go in your favor. That's the whole process of petitioning spirits. You cannot tell me that your concern was to stop someone from closing doors on you and getting a new job, and then after that manifests, sit here and worry about what they are doing personally. And I know I made a reference to that earlier, but really, you cannot do that. If your concern was whether or not they were going to get a promotion or be moved to another department, you should have told me that was your concern, and I would have focused that in on the work. Can we talk about it? I would have made sure Spirit would have understood that that's what you wanted. You wanted to focus in on that. You didn't care about getting your promotion. You cared about them getting theirs. And the Spirit would have manifested that a whole nother way. But a lot, like I said before, you say you want something, but that's not really what you want. You say, I want to, Mystic, I want to move, and you're out here worrying about the neighbors. And that happened too. People have come to me to help them move, and they said, girl, can I talk to you about something? Sure. Well, I have this neighbor, and this neighbor, you know, she be doing this and that. And I'm like, but what does that have to do with you moving? I have to put the phone down, y'all, because there's cops out. This is Memorial Day weekend. There was a lot of cops out. I don't want them to say, why are you holding the phone up? But, like I said, why are you concerned about your neighbor? You asked me to help you move out that situation. You should be worried about you getting out that situation, not what your neighbor's doing. And I don't understand that. Do y'all understand that? Anybody that's out there looking right now, and I'm going to look at the comments too. Do y'all understand that? If you're coming to me and you're saying, Mystic, can you help me get a new job? Why is your concern what your co-workers are doing at the job? If it does not affect you, why are you concerned? Well, Mystic, thank you for giving me my new job. Thank you for opening the doors for me to get a job, but I'm going to complain that people are being promoted. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Too much is given, much is required. If you're a supervisor, your duties are not as hard as a manager or a owner. So maybe Spirit is giving them that promotion, so the more responsibility they have, so where they can't sleep and bitches will get them all together. You don't know that. Stop trying to do what you're asking Spirit to do. It doesn't work, and that's why y'all get messed up. And like I said, I don't care. I'm sending out some letters. I'm getting them notarized. And like I said, you will be getting some letters in the mail. That's how I'm going to start doing my work now. It's going to be legally binded contracts on the work that I do for people, especially heavy work. Because a lot of people, they're out here not following directions. Even when you're telling them, when the candles are lit, you need to meditate with the candles. They're listening. They're lighting the candles, and yet they're focused on other bullshit. And then it's, well, it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Duh, it didn't work. Duh, it didn't work. Damn. I'm trying to be so cute, and I'm trying to be so respectful. But people, I'm telling y'all, well, listen, when I do my consultations, please don't get offended if I ask you some questions outside of the casework that we're doing. Please don't get offended. Okay, please don't get offended, because I gotta know if you're mentally sane. Because I think some people are like not mentally there, and they're getting work done. I think some people need like mental help, and they're coming to get some spiritual help. No, baby girl, I think you need to do the mental help first, then do the spiritual. Because I kid y'all not, the ones that say they don't manifest, they do not follow my directions. One of the persons, we did some love work together. I'm just gonna say this right, we did some love work together. Now, I did some love work on somebody in Scotland, and this love person was blocked. The person, they blocked them, they ignored them, and they said, oh my God, girl, I'm blocked. I said, girl, don't you worry about it. They're gonna unblock you, and sure enough, they unblocked their asses. Amy Rakin, where you at, girl? Amy, I need you to come out and do a review. Where you at, Amy? Honey, she was blocked off of a dating site, and a man unblocked her. Can we talk about it? That's the type of work we do. He unblocked her. Before he blocked her, they got nasty with each other, baby girl. And in 3 months, he unblocked her. So, you know why? Because she wasn't checking on the work, as I told her not to. But you come to me, you get some work done on some love, and you're checking the person's Instagram page. You're checking the person's Twitter. You're checking the person's Facebook. And it's like, why are you doing that? Why? What is your point in that? Why are you doing that? What's your point? Could you tell Spirit, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Spirit, I did work, but I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to check to see what you're doing. Spirit, don't do that. And that's why it's not working. That's why you're not manifesting. That's why you're not getting your tea. That's why you're not getting your tea. You manifested some tea, and then I'll start doing the opposite because you start worrying about other shit. Like I said, I got all these emails, honey. I could prove it. I got all of these emails. All of these emails. I don't think that person would do that, but just in case, I got all of those emails where they were worried about other shit that had nothing to do with their work. And I even would send them emails. Focus on your work. Focus. I am. Even they had nerve to send me an email talking about something they were focused on the work. No, you wasn't. Because I got emails while you were doing the work that you were not focused on the work. If you're building a house and you're not measuring the things while you're building that house is going to be built sloppy. Right? Let's go into comments and let's go into logic. If you are building a home and you're not measuring the items that you're using and you're not leveling to make sure the house is leveled, yes, you're building the house up, but the house is going to be crooked as hell and it's going to fall around the next time a storm comes through. And that's how it is with you when you don't listen spiritually. When you're doing that house, which is your calendar work, you're putting that energy up, you got to make sure everything is leveled out. Oh God, I'm just getting so irritated talking about this. Because I hate going in circles. I hate being looped. And this even kind of take away from the other work. That's why I told the person, I will talk after I'm done with this work because I feel like it's taken away a little bit from their work. Because we're literally looping the same old bullshit. We're looping the same old bullshit. Even right now, you have the ability to turn around whatever's going on right now, but you're not wanting to do that. You want to be the victim. You want to be the weak victim. You want to be the weak victim. You can do it. Instead, you want to spend time complaining. They rolled their eyes at me. They flipped me off. They told me to fuck myself. They said they wanted me out. Duh. I said, girl, you're going to be at war. But anyway, I'm done with that, honey. I'm done with that, girl, because this going to get me to a movement. And that movement, girl. We're manifesting. We're winning. We're moving on up. If you're not on that level, with those basic witches. Basic witches. Any witch that has a basic ass title, you know what basic is? Somebody who feel like they're entitled when they're really not. Anybody that call themselves the best, the highest, trust me, they can use your coin. I don't really care. Okay, we have donators out there, we got sponsors out there, we got people that are serious about their work, and it's not about how much. You cannot sit here and tell me, as an energy worker, that you focused your thoughts and energy only on what you wanted to manifest and it did not manifest. That's not how magic works. I could bet all my money. I could bet all my money on that. I could bet all of my money on that. You cannot sit here and tell me to my face, because you're a liar, and say that I've given it all that I had. I focused only on that energy. I meditated. I did everything you told me to do, and the work did not manifest. You cannot say that, because you're a liar. And I'll say it again, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Because that's not how that works, girl. I went from sleeping on the damn ground, honey, eating potatoes and jerk chicken, honey, for days, girl, cereal for breakfast, lunch, and damn dinner, to being able to eat out anytime I want to, even outside the spiritual money. Let's clarify that too. So people be like, yeah, this is because you collect spiritual money. Girl, bye. I've been on my own since 17 and a half years old, bitch. I better start doing spiritual services for y'all 2 years ago. I was doing my thing before that. You better ask somebody, baby girl. I moved into my own apartment in 2011, girl. Can we do that? Can we talk about that? It was not because no damn spiritual money.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Girl. Anyway. Go ahead, Grand Madam. You feel somebody quit that job, Grand Madam. My girl already came. Now do you clean? How do you clean it? Sage it out. Of course, salt. You know what I want to do when I move, Grand Madam? Let me go ahead and turn this off because I don't want y'all to hear these people's addresses and teas, girl. I forgot what I was saying, Grand Madam. When I move, I'm gonna have a hole in the ground, like a cave, where you can. I'm gonna put my crystals and stuff in it to charge it up, because you know the earth energy. But Galena, yes, salt, sage, not salt. Yeah, soaking it in salt, sage. Do not get Galena wet though. I think it will dissolve it. I believe. But saging it is fine too. Incense is fine. Holding it and thinking of it being cleansed is fine too. Hello, edibles. Yes, honey. Oh, God. See, ooh. I didn't mean to yell like that. Now my throat hurts from doing all that damn yelling. I guess that's the unfortunate thing, huh? When you're not raised by parents who are responsible, because responsible parents teach their children how to be responsible. If your parents were not responsible and they were not every day in your life and there to guide you and stuff, you know what it means to be responsible. And not in the sense to where you know what it means to be responsible to get a job and to work, but I mean in the fact of taking responsibilities for your own actions. Instead of blaming and it's not my fault and I didn't do it. You did it. I didn't do it. You did it. You did it. You did it. And it's like, no, honey. No. I just get so frustrated, honey. I really get frustrated. Like I'm almost to the point to where I'm going to probably stop doing casework for new people. For a few months. I'm almost to that point, because people they're not comprehending. And like I said, it's something about Americans. They're not really comprehending. And I can't say I'm only going to be accepting work from people from Canada and other parts of the world, but I'm almost to that point, because I just get so frustrated, and I shouldn't get personal with that, but I do. I do get personal with that, because people, like I said, they're not comprehending. They think it's a game. They think it's a joke. They think this is like these movies. And it's like, this is some serious shit. This is some serious shit. And to email me or to call me when I know, because we kept in contact, and to try to be like, it didn't work. I did everything on my end. No, you know you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you did not. No, you did not. I will screenshot and forward you all of your emails where you were bullshitting. I could do that. And like I said, I'm done. I'm irritated with it. I'm done. I will not be responding to this person. I will not. Girl, do your thing, honey. I'm not gonna be babying. I'm not gonna be sitting here dealing with more serious situations than you, and they're manifesting. No tea, no shade. They're manifesting. If I know I can't do the work, I wouldn't accept your work. Because as I said before, honey, my most expensive casework out there is $1,500. If I post a back now, I make one damn day. And only dealing with that, because it's not about the money for me. It's not about the money. No, the hell I'm not going to do no work for free neither. And this is why I don't do free work. You think that people who get the work paid is ungrateful and oh, I don't know, and I don't know. Imagine the ones that get it for free. Bitch. I'm done. I'm done, honey. You don't know the basic T's, honey? Take a class or hit somebody else up. I'm not going back down there. I'm not going to be sitting here and keep explaining shit to people. If you're not understanding, you're not understanding. You can't beat a dead horse, honey. And in that metaphor, you represent that dead horse. Honey, I'm beating, I'm slapping, I'm trying to educate, and you just... But I don't know what's going on. Are you listening? I'm telling you what's going on. Are you listening? Sis, close your mouth and open your ears. Let me go. Girl! Listen. I gotta go. I even came the wrong damn way. Could you believe that? I even came the wrong damn way. Damn. Listen. Let me go, honey. I came the wrong damn way. Girl, I just looked at this damn. It said that I made a whole damn U-turn. Girl, come on, honey. Come on. Listen, let me scroll. Okay, it's not too many comments. Yes, great madam. Yes, J2 Funny. Yes. Adrian, honey. Adrian Riverwolf, you know those people are on some bullshit, Adrian. Little Merc seen the video, honey, and he pointed some things out. I said, see what I mean? They're on some bullshit, Adrian. Adrian Jackson, yes. Come on, Adrian. The age of Aquarius. Well, see, that's how you know they're not spiritual, though. Adrian, that's how you know they're not spiritual, though, Adrian. Adrian, that's how you know they're not spiritual, though, girl. No. That's how you know they're not spiritual, girl. Because they would know this. How can you predict the future when you don't know that everything that happens on this planet or in this realm is for a purpose that you will never understand? It irritates me. That is arrogance. Let me call something out. That is very arrogant and egotistical of you as a spiritual person or an intellect to say that you don't think that anybody who's walking this planet have a greater purpose or need for humanity. Gay, straight, Muslim, hell, even serial killers have a purpose to serve humanity. Even serial killers. And you probably don't know that. You probably don't understand that, but it is. Everything was made for a reason. The Bible says that the Most High created all things. All things were created by the Most High. All things was created. How dare you think that you are greater than because you are, well, my life, according to society, I'm heterosexual. That makes me more powerful. Just because you can have children and you like a man and you're a woman does not make you greater than a man who likes another man or a woman who cannot have children. That does not make you greater, baby girl. That's you once again living up to the expectation of society. Society tells you that as a woman you should like a man. Society tells you as a woman you should have children. Society tell you that you're greater than heterosexuals rule the world. Girl, bye. You are one of the biggest money-making machines. Marriage is a corporation. Having children is a corporation. And that's how people capitalize on it. Going into a lot of you people out here right now, you have children to get welfare, so you don't got to work. And then instead of you take responsibility for that, it's big man. They didn't tell you to open your legs and pop it and spread it wide and have all these damn kids. They didn't tell you that. Who? Show me where they put a gun up to your damn head, sis, and said, you better have a baby with that man so we can put his ass out. Show me. Then it's, well, they want to put the woman out the house so that they can get welfare. Duh! First of all, if a man is having a baby with you any damn way, that's two sources of income that could come through. If you're with a real man, you wouldn't need to get on no damn welfare anyway. You're a queen, remember? You're a queen, sis. You're a queen. If you're with a real man, you wouldn't have to get on welfare anyway. So don't sit here and say they want to put the man out the house. That's why they invented welfare. No, baby girl, you laid your ass down with a man who did not work. Hello? You laid your ass with a man who did not work, who did not have trade and or an educational background to get a job. And because of that, you have to go to the government to let them be your children's father. And you think the government's gonna let you cheat on them? You think the government, when you take the government on as your husband or your wife, you think they're gonna let you cheat on them? You got that wrong. They're not gonna let you go to them and say, take care of my kids, but let me keep my baby daddy here. My good for nothing type of baby father. And black women are not the only one that's on welfare, so I want to clarify that. There's a lot of women on welfare. There's a lot of women on welfare. Whites, there's more white women on welfare than there are black women, just so you know. There's more white women on welfare than there are black women. Hello? So everybody, let's get all y'all motherfuckers that got kids that's on welfare, they want to sit here talk about something. The government putting the baby daddy out. The government want the father at the house. That's why they invented it, because they want the daddy at the house. Well, if you would have did your due diligence and you would have had a baby with a man that worked, and that came from something, then your kids would be something. And not saying your children that's waiting on welfare and EBT is not nothing, but I'm saying you would be with a man, you would have had a baby with a man who was about that life. And you wouldn't have to go to the government, and you wouldn't have to here and say they put the man out the damn house. We didn't tell you to pick your man. Because I say we, because the taxpayers, we pay for that. We didn't tell you to lay down with that high school dropout, with that man who didn't want to work. Hell, some of y'all got babies with men who got babies with other women, and he couldn't take care of his first set of kids. How dare you? How dare you? The man had babies with other women before he had babies with you, and you thought that when you had babies with him, he was going to change, and you were trying to get assistance. What is the common sense in that, sis? Sis, what is the common sense in that? Can you help me to understand, sis? Because I want to understand. I really want to understand. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I definitely have logic and reason. And I want to ask, what made you have a baby with a man who already have other kids who are not taking care of those other kids? You thought you were the queen or something, huh? You thought you had the ability to change that man, even though you. Everybody's important. Come on, that was Ivory. Girl, look, we're going through orchards and stuff, y'all. You see that? You see the trees? God, look at all these trees. What better witch to come and do work with a witch that's always in the trees? See this? This is where your wines come from. Any wines from 4 years grown here. Let's go. Come on now. This is the wines. Can we do it? We do it, y'all. Y'all want to see a tour of where we're at? Look at this right here. What? Oh, come on, babies. Come on, honey. Mama's gonna show you. Okay? How about that? Look at all these beautiful trees and they green, honey. Do you see that? Pine trees. All these beautiful trees, honey. That's why everything is bigger in California. They say everything is bigger in Texas. That's fine in certain instances, girl, because y'all wallets ain't that damn big. How? No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade, honey. I'm not cutting in. I'm just saying. You came across a story about Anansi. Tell us. Yes, come on, Anansi. Come on. Hold on, girl. Y'all, excuse me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on to your love. Hold on to your love. Hold on to your love. Come on. Hold on to your love. Come on. Ooh, I have not. Look, y'all, there go the Sikh temple right there. Can I get an invite to the Sikh temple right here, y'all? Can I go to this temple? I want to go to the Sikh temple. Can y'all invite me there? Look at the gold, honey. That's why I love my Indian people out there. Y'all put golds on y'all temples and stuff. Put gold on your temples and stuff, honey. He said, put the gold on my temple. Yes, honey. Y'all should listen to Rumar. Her name is Rumar. She's an Indian female rapper. You Google her, she'll pop up. I've been listening to her for 2 years. She got a song called Meera, 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 which is talking about Lakshmi. Ooh, yes, Lakshmi. That name just give me chills, honey. She talks about Lakshmi. Meera, 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 Meera. Not Meera like look. It's M-E-E-R-A. Look her up, honey. She got a song called I Have to Put 'Em on Mute. I have to put 'em on mute. I have to put 'em on mute. Yes. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Haters, so you do that. Yes, huh? Shut that mouth, shut that mouth, shut that mouth. Come on. Yes, honey, she go. That music got some Conjure T's to it. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. I can hear you. Say what it get. Hey, yeah, I gotta put her on when I'm done with y'all right now. YouTube is bugging. They always bugging, honey. They mad. They hate us. Come on. Yes, it does. You know why, though, Grandma? You have those energy sources in your back. Yes. Yes. Yes, Grandmadam. And you know what, too? And people let their emotions get the best of them. As a witch. And that's, I'm like, how do you watch all my videos? I've been watching your videos and something resonate with me about you. Well, how do you watch my videos? Since y'all need to stop saying that too. Can y'all please stop emailing me and calling me and saying, I watched your videos? Because usually ones that say that, y'all don't get it. A great spiritualist is able to keep their emotions in check. If you're driving on the side of the road and your car overheats, as a spiritualist, you're not going to pull your car over and start crying, oh my God, my car, what am I going to do? You're going to say, oh shit, wait a minute, Spirit, Spirit, what should I do about this? Spirit, help me with this. Spirit, give me some clarification on this. That's what you're going to do. And I always tell you this, calm yourself down. Emotions cloud your judgment. It does. It does. Emotions cloud your judgment. I done said this 50 million times. You cannot be an emotional wreck and say, I'm manifesting. Mister, what I got to do to manifest? Stop being an emotional wreck. Stop being an emotional wreck. Stop letting your emotions kick your ass. Stop saying, oh my God, well, what about me? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Emotion, break this down. When it rains, where does the rain come from? Does the rain just fall out of the sky, or do clouds appear before the rain comes from the cloud? So before the rain falls, the sky becomes cloudy. Okay? The sky becomes cloudy before the rain falls. So when you are emotional, you cloud judgment. When the sky is clear, you can get out there and parachute and fly and do your thing. When it's cloudy outside, honey, it stops. It stops you, prevents you from rising up. So I want you to understand that you cannot sit here, oh, look at me. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh God, nobody likes me. Nobody cares for me. No, Mystic, nobody wants me. I could say that too. There's a few people that have, I don't like you. You're not my type. Ooh, you're ugly. You're skank. Go kill yourself. Get rid of yourself. But 10 times more of them, honey, accepted, loved, built. And that's what it's about. Surrounding yourself with people that really care and love you. Stop getting caught up in the bullshit, y'all. Stop. But I'm gonna have to go because, yeah, everybody say that, Adrian, and it's just like, girl, feelings are not facts. They're not, Patrice, they're not. They're not. They're not. Yes, your higher self. Yes, your higher self. Yes, come on. Come on, Patrice. Yes. That's why I'm like, I don't understand that. People, listen, I'm gonna start pushing in some classes, girl. Before y'all get some work done, y'all taking a class. I don't care about that. How about that? That's what we're gonna start doing. If I continue to accept new clients, before we accept clients, y'all are gonna start taking classes. Cause I can't with this foo-foo stuff. I can't with this stuff where, you know, it's, you know, I want to manifest, but you're only getting about it physically. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end this, y'all. I'm gonna come back. I got a headache, honey. I'm irritated. I'm going through some emotional tears right now, and I'm taking this personally because I was rooting for a certain person in particular. I was rooting for them to win. I seen it. Everything came back so clean. Everything. And to see them throw that out the window because their emotions could not be checked, they couldn't manage their emotion, it's called self-discipline, self-control. They are failing. They are failing. And because of that, you know, it's crazy to me. Like, why waste all the money that you spent in? Why waste all the money that you invested in the products that you bought? When you went to Walmart and bought these candles, why waste that? Anyway, I'm done, y'all. Love and light, honey. I will see y'all again, honey. You ought to know delusion. Come on, come on. Listen, y'all. I will see y'all later. Love and light to y'all. I'll be back. I'll probably checking in again today. I'm in here. My client is right in here, honey. I don't know which one. Somebody was just looking. I hope that's not the one. But anyway, let me go, y'all. Love and light, honey. Mwah. 2spirit@gmail.com. Bye for now, y'all.